라벨들이 이뻐. 그럼 오르넬라. 지금 시간에만 볼 수 있어.
맞아. 우와. 해다. 어제 산 와인을 매우 애지중지 넣고 있는.
으쌰. 뛰어넘어? 뛰어넘지 않아야지.
하자.
마치 브루고뉴 그 길 같다.
오, 말아.
그 다음에 목적지에 도착합니다. 도착했습니다.
확실히 돈 있는 곳에 연도별로 지금 오넬라이아가 있습니다. 2006년부터 쭉 해시계도 아니고 2015년 대신 고도수로 보이는 이탈리아에 와서 화장실 이렇게 깨끗한 거 처음 봤어. 그런가요? 오르넬라이아인데 뭐지?
So I have some places with me, and then we'll be back here for the tasting, and after that back to the reception for the checkout. Tell me, where are you from?
We're from Korea.
Korea?
Canada.
Canada, okay. To tell about the history of the Bolgheri DOC, of our denomination, which is not a very old history. Bolgheri DOC dates back to the 90s, 1994. So it's quite recent compared to other denominations such as Chianti Classico or Brunello di Montalcino. So Sangiovese doesn't adapt very well to this kind of climate. And why? Because here in Bolgheri there is always a marine breeze blowing. So behind the hill, the vineyard would be protected from this wind. But on the contrary, he soon found out that actually this breeze helps the growth of the grapes, and therefore he planted other vineyards on this side of Bolgheri. And a lot of people started to plant new vines here, new Cabernet Sauvignon, but also Merlot, Cabernet Franc, Petit Verdot, and so on. And this is how Bolgheri became very quickly actually a wine area.
차 타고 지금 아마 밭으로 이동하려나 봐.
셀러인가?
셀러로 가?
아까 셀러랑.
자, 저희는 이제 차를 타고 Now we are going to cellar or vineyard?
Yes,
Cellar,
to the cellar now. Because it's 2 kilometers from here.
Oh.
Here on the left we have Merlot. Well, we had Merlot. It was harvested. We started the harvest on the 4th of September. Last week too, we started to harvest Cabernet Sauvignon. And the last ones will be Petit Verdot and Cabernet Franc.
All the processes and
So the roots
로만의
reach
껍질
the
같아.
water on the ground.
벽으로 막아놓은 거.
And that's how they got full ripeness. So yes, left and right.
고급 리조트 온 느낌이야.
Started in 2009, and in this project, our winemaker Olga Fusari, she chooses one word to represent, to describe the vintage of Ornellaia. And for each vintage, we also select one artist or a couple of artists sometimes to represent with their own art that vintage. And these artists must do two things. They must first of all make a work of art, an art installation to be placed here in Ornellaia. And on the other side, they must also make a special edition of bottles of Ornellaia.
와인 냄새가 나. 쟤네 뭐 뱉고 있어.
All by hand, and we bring all the grapes here in the tractor. Ornellaia is the second vineyard, and in Bolgheri, in the terroir right in the middle, there is the famous Via di Città. There is the village of Bolgheri. There is Ornellaia. As you can see. You see the work of art in the middle was made by Rebecca Horn, and it represents the vintage 2008 called Energy. And you can see the lights in the ceilings are moving.
Wow.
That's right. This is the library wines.
These bottles come from here so that their conditions are perfect. That's why they have kind of the first vintage, 1985 to the newer ones. And these
쫄쫄쫄쫄 내려오는 걸로 디켄팅을 했어야지.
오빠 한번 만들어봐.
아, 선이 있어.
그래?
선을
선
타고
따라 내려오는
물이 내려오는 거야.
앞으로 올라가는 우와.
usually can go from 30,000 to.
새 빌딩.
There are this is of course fake copies.
이제 테이스팅을 하러 갑니다. 그냥 아트 작품 보러 온 것 같아. 여기는 너무 라벨들이 이뻐가지고.
맞아. 약간 셀러 느낌은 아니었어.
그치. 셀러보다는 전시품. 지금 얘네 프로젝트에 대한 작품들이어가지고
맞아.
거대한 작품, 그 다음에 그 라벨에 담은 작품까지.
프레마가지.
I think you're ready to the fresh cut grass.
아직까지 난 그거 때가
Some citrus in background as well.
중간 당도가 느껴지려다가 시트러스나 이런 거를 쭉 딱 빠져. 남는 피니쉬가 필 같은 레몬 필 같은 거.
What do you think of this one? It's got some energy, so you can feel very well. So we don't distribute it. You can only buy it in the wine shop here. So this is just a wine really just for you.
입에서 향이 완전 다르네.
입에서.
딱 지금 표현한 대로 커피 초콜릿이야. 그리고 소프트해. 입안에서 아까 그 볼테랑은 완전 다른 게
A little bit
얘는
earthy too.
딱 그 좋은 와인의 기본이 먹기 좋다. You like a Bordeaux or me too. 아 진짜 재밌다 여기.
The aging for ceremony is in total 15 months in French oak barrels. We select the best parcels for both Ornellaia and Ceremony. Only after 1 year of aging we decide effectively which one is going for Ornellaia and which one for ceremony. But
세컨 와인 좀 산도가 올라오고 입안에서 튀긴 하는데 진짜 부드러워. 이거 제 2020년 빈티지인가 싶을 정도죠. 맛의 표현이 뭐 필요 없을 정도로 맛있다. 그냥 맛있다.
%50 Cabernet Sauvignon, 30 Merlot, 10 Petit Verdot, 10 Cabernet Franc. The aging here is 18 months in French oak barrels, 12 in the bottle, and then it's released. We use 70% of new oak. Why did you turn Italian?
드디어 찾았어요. 먹을 곳을 찾아주셨습니다. 같이 투어 이거 기획하시는 분이 찾아주셨어요. 옆에 노부분들과 함께
내 올리브 오일.
Smell it because from the glass it's only alcohol, so it's very strong and bad. If you put some drops in your hand like this, and then you let it dry, and this way the alcohol can evaporate. Then when it's completely dry, you can smell grappa. From the hay, from like green tea to honey.
그린티.
A little bit of raisins too.
그렇게 완전.
진짜
나 살래.
허브향이
안 먹었는데.
허브향이 올라와. 아까 말한 그린티가 입 안에서 이렇게 돌아.
What percent alcohol is that?
42.
42. Okay.
너무 완전 끈적하지 않아. 손에
And
남는 게 하나도 없어
you
진짜.
know, as
신기해,
a
진짜.
digestive, I think you already know that.
너무 깔끔한데?
But also some people drink.
로션 바른 것 같은데?
It's still okay. That's fine. That's okay.
배송하시나 보다.
미국은 가능한데 한국은 만만치
멀어.
않아서.